Alright, so let's go find some more cattle to move, or livestock in general. Enjoy. So, I've already tried to record this once. I already know the load that I want. The reason that I didn't record it is, well, the yard was being mowed. And it has to be mowed right next to my window. So, you know. That gets loud, and I didn't really want to hear it on the playback, and I'm sure y'all probably don't want to hear it either. So, I think this will probably be one of the last, if not the last, um, livestock that I actually move. Where is. Oh, wow, really? Okay. This is gonna be easy. I just made it a lot harder because I went the wrong way. Seems like a odd place to be loading cows from. But I mean, if you can get them to go, where you want them, then you can load them from an open field, I guess. That is the only thing that I don't really like about automatic transmissions. This is going to Seattle, Washington? Yeah, Seattle. Am I scooted all the way up? I am not. Let's go down a couple inches. That'll work. Of course, now I have to change my mirror, but it's fine. That'll work. Unfortunately, I can't control the speed good enough to make this super slow. Like, I don't want it to go that fast. 5 mile an hour going over that, it feels like you're going 50. And there's not just one of them. No, there has to be two of them. but I don't have the control with this controller because of the dead zone. If I was using my steering wheel, I would have the clutch, and I could just ease the clutch out. Or if I had a way to, you know, do a manual transmission clutch. But I do not. So, make sure that it's still recording. Yep, it is. One thing that I'm also going to do, because I was watching one of my recent videos, and I noticed that the audio of the truck itself is lower. So I'm going to turn the audio up in this video for the engine and truck, so you can actually hear it. I've had several people comment, by the way, that my audio is low. And the problem that I have is it sounds fine to me when I do the playback and I, you know, listen to it through the editor and whatnot. It sounds fine. It sounds perfectly fine. Everything's balanced. And, like, I can hear the motor just fine. I can hear my voice just fine. But then I go to upload it and watch it on YouTube. And something happens for some stupid reason. YouTube decides that they want to make my voice louder than the engine itself. So I do apologize if the audio is screwed up. I'm trying to change that with this video. I'm increasing the volume of the truck. I record in multiple sound files for that specific reason. Do I get pulled into the way station? No, I do not. Okay. Still gonna try and be smooth about this, even though the cows don't care. Like, you know, the game won't care if you do stupid stuff. You know, I still want to try and be, you know, kind of realistic with this. So, yeah. Like, I have enough power that I could get the, you know, speed limit. I could have got the speed limit already miles back, but decided not to. Looking like a rain. So, in a way, I kind of regret not finishing the video that I was making earlier, doing this same load, pretty much. Because I deleted the footage and a car actually hit me getting on the interstate. So I could have made it short of that. Something I find to be kind of funny, by the way. Like, I'm hauling live cows to essentially the slaughterhouse, right? That's why you go pick up cows and take them to another place, generally. Most people don't buy and sell cows to make money. They buy and sell cows, um, like they buy calves, they sell cows for meat, right? They have them slaughtered and all that stuff. Um, I've seen some really dumb comments by people that are vegan. And, like, I have nothing against vegan, okay? If you want to not eat meat, that's fine. But don't push your ideas and stuff on me. Alright? I'm fine with whatever you want. I don't care. That's what you want. What I want can be different and is different. I know a couple people that I feel sorry for because they had to turn vegan because they caught some kind of disease that is basically incurable. Uncurable. There we go. I forget what it's called, but basically they can't eat meat. Like, they're allergic to it. They're allergic to red meat, which is really sad for them. Go ahead and get the 57 or 58. And, like, we're friends and stuff, right? And they used to eat steak, they used to eat chicken, you know, all that stuff. And they can still eat chicken and fish, technically, but they just decided, you know what? Can't have steak, might as well just embrace it and eat grass like a cow. Which is kind of funny. I've seen some videos that prove that people that voluntarily go vegan, that think that vegan is the right way to be, that eating meat, being a carnivore, is wrong, immoral, and all this other bullcrap. I've watched videos that prove that they're dumbasses. I've talked to people that are vegans that prove that they are dumbasses, okay? So, I'm hauling live cattle, to probably a slaughterhouse. Of course, the game won't tell you because, you know, it's a kid-friendly, whatever, game, so they're not going to say, oh yeah, you're taking these cows to their death. But let's be real, that's what's going to happen. Anyway, so what happens in a slaughterhouse, the way that I understand it, is the cows are taken off the truck and they're held for a few days, whatever, in a yard, and then they're eventually led into a thing that holds them upright. They have like a nail gun or something put to their head. Blam, they're dead. You know, one shot, one kill, instant. They don't know what happened. No pain, nothing. Okay? And this video that I watched, where a vegan was saying that's wrong and immoral and all this other bullcrap, could not answer this question. Okay? So, you're a cow. right? You're cow. What would be worse? Why are you getting... Why did you slow down? Come on, speed limit is 60, do 60. Anyway, let's say that you are a cow. What would be the worst death to you? Or which one would be a worse death to you? Being shot in the head, instantly killed, never knowing what happened, or being chased by a pack of wild coyotes, or just coyotes in general, and then when they catch you, they eat you alive. Alright, blood is still flowing. Not only that, you've been running from them, so you're tired. You not only die by being eaten alive, you die while you're tired. Meanwhile, the cow that got taken to the slaughterhouse gets to eat good hay, gets to sleep, gets led into a place, and boom, dead. Which one is worse? Yeah. So, I've had a conversation with people that are vegan too, and like, I asked them that same question. What is worse? Being shot in the head and instantly killed, or being eaten alive? Alright? Meaning you still feel pain and fear, and you just got done running for your life and failed to get away, so now you're being eaten alive while you're tired and still alive. You know, as in blood still flowing. Yeah. I can't imagine that feels good. Unless you're a cow with a really weird fetish and like pain, in which case it probably feels great. People have that kind of fetish, so yeah, it's fucking weird, man. Anyway, I forgot what point I was trying to make. Oh yeah, there's people that will argue that if this was real life, especially, what I'm doing is cruel and should be against the law, and I'm a bad person, and all that stuff, and blah 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 blah. Don't care. It makes me money. I'm hauling animals from point A to point B so that they can then go from point B to point C, which is my kitchen table. So, you know. Um, let's see. What else could I actually talk about? Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this in the previous videos, but I did actually start a Patreon. When I get everything set up for it, and I'm happy with how it's set up, and I think it's worth actually, doing, um, then I'll start linking it. But right now, I don't think it's really worth linking because I don't have any content on there. Um, so, I mean, if you want to join, like, you can ask me for the link and I'll link it to you, but there's nothing over there, so I don't know that it's worth spending money on at the moment. why I do not run speed limits. Usually. I do know I wish I was going east, not west. It'll be dark pretty soon, so I have that going for me. I'll get back over in the other lane of this car. There we go. It do look like it's fixing to rain, though. Car, why are you slowing down? You have miles. Sheesh. One thing I really wish that they would actually do for this game, like honestly, I really wish that they would do this, to add more, to this game. Like they have the random road events, which I have basically turned off on this profile because they're just an annoying pain in the ass. I cannot get over. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, what I really wish that they would do is make it a little more realistic with, like, overheating and having, like, blowouts and stuff. Um, like, I honestly do wish that they would add that because it would make it more random, you know? The random road events and stuff like that is fine. But like there's no DOT inspection points besides way stations. You know? Like it's not super common, but there are places where DOT officers sit. They are officers of the law, kind of. Technically, I think they are. Um, and they can pull trucks over to make sure that you are legally within specs and stuff. Like all your lights are working, all this other stuff. Which you can actually request, I think, at a way station, if I'm not mistaken. Or if it's time for one, then you can request one or whatever, or they'll do it. Which is kind of nice. But like, I wouldn't be stopped on this bridge necessarily. But like when I get off the bridge and I'm on solid ground, there's a pull-off spot. I could be pulled over for an inspection. you know? Um, and then, like, pulling a load that the truck is really not rated to pull. Like, this truck can pull anything that I could possibly try and pull, right? It's got a 800 plus horse motor in it, and it's a beast. But let's say that I was trying to pull a 60, 70,000 pound load up the hill with a truck that really is underpowered, like a 300 horse motor. It can do it, it's just gonna struggle, right? I swear. Anyway, 57. So, like, pulling a heavy load up the hill, going from Grand Junction to Denver, for example, going up that big ass hill, that big ass mountain, an engine can overheat, right? Your brakes could overheat, you know? I kind of wish that they would actually add that kind of stuff to this game. There's runaway truck ramps. There's nothing that makes you need them. Right? There's nothing that really makes it so that you actually need to ever use the emergency off ramp, truck ramp. Okay, I stay left. Yes, I stay left. Then I go left again. Good to know. Yeah, I think it would be nice if, like, when they have the random road events that are like accidents or whatever, um, they also add in, like, the fact that you're going to run over glass, you're going to run over items that are broken. That could puncture a tire. That was a little shorter than I thought. I would have probably just broken a couple legs right there, but it's fine. Can you actually see in trailer? No, there's not really anything in the trailer, is there? Wait, no, there is. Like a dozen cows standing sideways, I think. I'm also going to buy the garage here in Seattle when I'm done with this. Then I'm going to dismiss the trailer and probably move it to here. I need to get the other Volvo and repair it because it needs to be fixed. Still, I thought I did that last video, but I did not. Holy crap, words are hard today. I have to go all the way to the end here and then turn left. Okay. Make this a very wide turn. Because they decided that they wanted to park the crane in my way as well. I'm not even hitting it. Like, I missed that by half an inch. Whatever. There we go. Short little run. 35 minutes. Thought I'd try a shorter video this time instead of a long, like super long format video. Let me know what y'all think. Which one is actually better? I asked this at the end of the last video as well. Short, like 30-minute or less videos, or long, like 1 to 2 hour videos. I made a post asking this a few months ago. Actually, weeks ago, not months. Actually, no, it was about 2 or 3 months ago, I think, at this point. But yeah, I made a post asking, and long form was the answer, but kind of wondering about short form if it's actually going to take over again, because it's kind of like fluctuating back and forth, but eh. I guess I'll just have to see, like, if this video gets more views than the last one, which was like an hour and a half. Actually, no, I think the last one was like 50 minutes. But I guess I'll just have to see which one actually gets more views. So, yeah. Anyway, made it to this point in the video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you would, hit the like, the comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little bell icon when you subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you actually thought about the video and, like, stuff to talk about and all that good stuff. And, yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Next video, I'm probably trading out this truck for a different Volvo. Yeah, it's gonna be the same. It will be this one, the red one, because he has the white one. So I'm going to trade out the gray one for the red one, which also needs to be fixed. And yeah, I'll also buy a garage here in Washington, probably. But all that being said, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.